Good morning, everybody. Ellie coming in hot. How's Ellie this morning? Move this up a little. Ellie is first in chat today. Oh, these people are on a commercial break. I figured I would, so you can watch like live news on, which one is it? CNBC. So I figured we'd pull that up. They're on a commercial break right now, though. So we can't quite hear anything they're saying, but I'm tired as usual. How are you? Doing okay. Doing okay. I still feel good. Just, yeah, stressed still. That's all. Okay, so as predicted, the market came up near this earlier, this resistance level. That was the previous resistance level. That's the word I'm looking for. Previous resistance level, and really is pulling back today. Thankfully, we're actually able, we were up on the day early this morning. We locked in actually a few stocks worth of profit, and then we've been trading down on the day. So we at least got to lock in some profit this morning before this huge pullback, which was expected anyways. I mean, pullbacks are never necessarily fun, but they make for better deals to buy in. So they actually can be fun, and they're healthy. Pullbacks in the market are healthy. Like, the market can't just go straight up forever. Right? Gotta have pullbacks. So that's where the market's at today. Let's go ahead and scan for our stocks. But Ellie, happy Friday, my dear. You finally get a weekend break. How you feeling about that? I bet you need the break. Seems like you had a long week. That's a lot of stocks for today. Okay. Charts. ABC, I believe we just actually sold, and it's pulling back a little more. Coach. How's Coach today? I'm so happy about it. Good, Ellie, good. Okay, our news is back on.
John, as you just heard from Rahel, members of Congress on Capitol Hill are emerging from
I don't want it to be too loud, so let me know how the volume is.
Expressing some frustration with the Trump administration briefers there, saying that they're not getting enough information. They
pull back on ABC. I'd probably like to see it come down just a little more before we buy back in. We did sell it today, though, so that's good.
That President Trump has not said
I need this to come down more, this to come down more, this to come down more. Gotta draw our chart for this one.
Here's the statement from Microsoft's Brad Smith in a blog post. Smith saying this attack provides
oh yeah, Microsoft had like a security breach, by the way. I think it's on our list, but I don't think we've like traded it at all anytime recently. Hammer, welcome in, my dude. How's Hammer today? Happy Friday.
Who is vowing to work with U.S. allies to deal with this problem. Biden
Hammer, sorry I wasn't really active in your stream, like, at all last night. I actually was only there for the beginning. I apologize.
Bossert, the former Trump administration Homeland Security advisor, and Bossert told me that he thinks it's premature and potentially naive to just think that this hack, which security experts are attributing to the Russians, was done for
the Russians, hey?
Information gathering purposes.
Russians are hacking Microsoft, apparently.
With this information, once they're inside these systems, is that they'll use that access to spread disinformation, chaos, and
longest week of my life. Do they have you doing more, like a ton more work again today, Ellie, or what?
Emails, all that sort of thing.
This is why I hate Microsoft. There's, I mean, I feel like tech companies get breached at least a couple times throughout, like, the lifespan of the company. Like, I'm sure Google's been hacked. I can't think of an instance, but I'm sure it has happened. Because the smarter tech companies get, the smarter hackers get as well. I believe. I don't know, that's kind of just a theory I just came up with.
people can get a sense of what the scale is here in the private sector. So far, all the conversation.
Okay, this one's on a green candle. I'd like to see this on a red candle before we buy in. APD.
Full extent of that just yet, John. Back over to you.
Eamon, important information about the government and corporate responses or lack thereof.
Sorry, I hit the mic. I tend to do that sometimes. Probably more often than I should.
And his top pick is Microsoft. Joining us now is Morgan Stanley's Keith Weiss. Keith, happy Friday. So Microsoft has talked about this hack.
How's the volume on the news? Is it too loud, too quiet?
How does it affect, if at all, the investment thesis in software?
Remember when Yahoo? Oh, Yahoo.
Thank you for having me on the show.
I don't even have Yahoo anymore. It's a bit loud, but not too loud. I'll turn it down a touch.
You can think about it in a couple of ways. One,
there.
The
How's that?
on the security vendors themselves. I think what we'll find is, given the exposed
super spam. Oh no.
The fact that the bad guys could still get into
BBY, we're in on this one, and we're down on it. Like 6%, I want to say. It looks like it's down a little more even today. But that's okay. We can always average down if need be.
Understand what those vulnerabilities are, and it looks like the supply chain in terms of bringing software into your environment is an exposed vulnerability. How do we address that? Number one. Number two, how do we fix the problem? Right?
Not use Yahoo anymore.
Investigating.
Wait, it took you 4 months? Jeez. You can shut me up if you tried. Uh-oh. Some sass in chat this morning.
Power to be put into the equation, and a lot of tools. Active threat hunting tools going into the environment.
Okay.
To find out where you
I was gonna say BBY is looking to be a good buy, however, we're already in on it.
To make sure this
Ease.
the bottom line is that
I could not. Oh, double, what do you call that? Double negated him? Is that what you call it? I don't even know what you call it.
It's been persistent in these
Got him.
Well, let's talk more about Microsoft itself. You note that it's been sort of stuck for most of the last half of the year, and I'm looking at
yes, they have. They shut down Mixer.
What happened to Microsoft, just from a trade perspective, in the back half of the year, and what do you think it'll take in 2021 to get in gear?
Sure. So I think part of what happened with Microsoft is that you went from a period of...
Okay, CBSH, I think we're already in on it, but it could be a good buy soon.
Every key performance indicator.
Draw this chart too. I wish I had already drawn like all these charts, but that would be like 200 something charts for the entire list, so I don't want to go through and do that if I don't have to. I just draw them as I go.
So it's not like the results have been poor. Your earnings estimates are still going up. They're still doing well, but not as well as they had been doing in that prior period. So there's something of a downshifting in the overall multiple. People weren't willing to pay that peak multiple for results that were still good, but not those peak results.
Do you have a Twitch? Do I have a Twitch app on my computer? I do.
At around 26 times on our calendar.
I do. It's currently open, but it's muted. What is that word? Negatitum? Double negative, yes. That's what I kind of said. Negated is what I said. Yes, negated him. You double negated him. I don't know if that's a real phrase or not. I'm chilly this morning, so I have a blanket on. My room's been really chilly since I like closed my vent, but it used to be way too hot when I had my vent open. So I guess I could open it partially, but I don't feel like doing that now. So
product cycles going on in server and tools. Once you get past that, or the tough comparison of that, there's just going to be a much clearer road ahead to the good parts of the equation showing through to Microsoft's bottom line.
Right. Yeah, maybe heading into and past the midway point of 2021. Point well taken. Thanks, Keith. Keith Weiss.
Excellent.
Nah, I'm not gonna ask. I was gonna ask you guys a question, but I don't know if it's like a political question or not, or if it's too personal. So I'm not gonna ask on stream.
That 23,000 milestone that it hit. More on the cryptocurrency still ahead, so do stay with us.
Need that one to come down, need that one to come down, need that one to come down, need that one to come down. It is coming down, but I need it to come down more. DTE. I think we're already in on it. I want to know now. Politically personal, you can ask us. We open book. Okay, yeah, I'll ask. I guess I just don't know if it's like a political type of question or if it's like too personal or not, but I was wondering how you guys feel about the COVID vaccine and like whether you're gonna get it or not. My sister and I have been talking about it a little, so I was curious what other people think. We are already in on DTE. Let's delete it from our list. Oh, CNBC went on a break again. They have quite a few commercial breaks, that's okay. ED, I think we're already in on that one. We are. It's BS, says Hammer. I don't know if I want to get it, says Ellie. My opinion, the vice president took it live today. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Sleepy Joe. Yeah, I don't necessarily trust the vaccine. Here's my thoughts. I mean, obviously in history, we've had vaccines, plenty of vaccines before, and there had to be people that were the first to take them. And I think they're great for the vaccines you get as a kid and the vaccines you get as you get older that we've been having for years, right? I think they're great. However, okay, here's the thing. I don't think they work unless the majority takes them, number one. But number two, with this new vaccine, I don't think we need them, like the COVID specifically. Yeah, I think we need the other ones, like we've had in the past. You know, like your tetanus shot, things like that, that you get like most people get. However, I saw a video, was it yesterday? They said it took them like 6 years to make the flu vaccine, and we get a different one every year. And it only took them like 6 months to make a vaccine for a global pandemic, which just A, seems sketchy, and B, we don't know the long-term effects to it. I don't want, like, if it can protect me from COVID, like, great. But if it's gonna make me have a bunch of side effects in the future and mess me up, then I don't want it. You're with me figuratively or physically? Bot, am I right there? So those are my thoughts on it. Like, I don't think it'll work if people don't take it. Like, the majority don't take it. However, I personally am one that doesn't really want to. I'm only 23 years old. I have the rest of my life ahead of me, and I don't want some side effects from some vaccine messing me up.
I don't know though. I mean, Bitcoin enthusiasts, are they going to buy Coinbase?
I don't know, are you? Now I'm just more concerned with the long-term effects. I heard some people have gotten infertile because of the test trials. I think it's good for the older generation, for those in nursing homes and whatnot. Oh, hold on.
San Francisco got some lunch to show me how the Coinbase wallet works. He sent me $1 worth of Bitcoin.
Hello.
This screenshot to the producers this morning. Here's how much that $1 is worth today. $80.02. Before you call me dumb, folks out there, yes, I might be dumb, but not for this reason. I decided not to speculate in Bitcoin for the same reason that we CNBC journalists don't buy individual stocks. Hey, if I put a bunch of money in that, it might sort of influence the way I cover the thing. But wow, 80x right there since 5 years ago.
John, you have your integrity, but imagine you had put $1,000, a few $1,000s in at that time. I have to say, I also, you know, I had $50, of course, like you said, we're not supposed to, and we're not allowed to buy huge amounts of shares because it could influence the way that we talk about it. But just to see what happened with it, I had
weird. I called my sister before stream, and I just caught a call, and it said my dad's name. So I was like super confused because he's like downstairs.
Pretty incredible to see. I mean,
we saw COVID is bad. To be honest, no worse than any other virus that we are exposed to on a daily basis, but have the antibodies to fight off. That's true, Hammer. It's just,
when you can actually start using it, John.
I mean, it's deadly, obviously, but most,
let's say a cup of coffee.
I don't want to say most viruses are, just because I think we have most viruses more so under control.
In the future at some point
But
to help it go mainstream, or maybe we'll see another winter.
we'll build antibodies when we get the virus, just like anything else. Immunocompromised people may die, just like they do with the flu. Yeah, that's true. It's just, in order to find out if we live or not, we have to get it first, which sucks. Not just COVID. I just think they made this more hysterical than necessary. In a way, yes, but I think it's also the fact that it's global. Like, I know there was a bunch of talk about how this was a man-made virus, because they were saying there's no way a natural virus could spread throughout the entire world because of all the different temperature changes and environments and such. So I know they were saying it's like a man-made virus, which is like super sketchy. And I think it was from China, if I'm not mistaken. It was made in a lab, yes. Pretty sus timing, all of it leading up to the election. Dude, did you know we get like new illnesses like every election? Fun fact, like every 4 years. So we had like the swine flu, we had the swine flu, Ebola, and now this. It's like every election. It's just sketchy. This world is a disaster.
And that is driven by the high margin AWS and advertising businesses, but they're also lapping over 10 billion in COVID costs and lapping the 50% expansion in the fulfillment network. So Deirdre, to your point, a lot of levers here, a lot of things working, and that's why Amazon remains our top pick.
Right, and you mentioned groceries. I just wonder, how do you discern?
Makes sense, though. Great observation. I don't know. I don't even take the flu. Oh, you don't? I do. I have a very weak immune system. I was born. I was actually born 3 months early, and I'm a triplet. We were born super prematurely. So I have a super weak immune system, and my lungs aren't fully developed. So that's like the only reason I'm worried is like how it would affect me personally or my family. I would be more concerned for my family members to get it than me.
This year with the pandemic, and we think it'll be a huge driver for
but I know my parents would be super worried, and my family, my relatives would be super worried if any of us got it, any of us kids got it, just because we don't have fully developed lungs or anything.
Like I said, 77 million Prime subs.
Hey, Janavine, what's up? Wait, Meg, you're a triplet? I am Ellie.
The Amazon pharmacy, so we'll be tracking that.
MG Meg, me too. We were 3 months early too.
On the pharmacy side.
Wait. You're a triplet? Is that what you're saying?
Enables the company really to be able to enter different retail.
I took it 4 years ago and got really sick. Oh, from the flu vaccine. It was probably the one that, no, me and my twin. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that, Ellie. Yeah, it's crazy. I think my sister and I were in the hospital for like a month after we were born, and then our brother was there for like 2 months or something like that.
You know, we're fortunate, John. We cover a lot, the internet company.
But yeah,
a lot of
scary stuff.
We've had buys on.
I didn't know Meg was a triplet. I am a triplet. Yes, you guys, I'm a triplet. I have a brother and a sister.
5, 6 years.
Oh.
I don't. We've had a lot of winners. The ones.
ITW. I think we already might be on this one, unless we sold it already.
You know, it's been a laggard.
We're already in on that one.
Facebook and Amazon the last 5 years, last 3 years.
This one's getting to be a good buy. KMB. Let's take a look how it looks on Robinhood here.
They have more levers going into 2021 than they have had in the past.
It looks to be a pretty good buy. I'm gonna go ahead and buy KMB today. Oh, way too many. Let's get 6 shares.
John, quick
buy.
At the same time, you know, we've talked
done.
About this flywheel logistics being such an important part.
Refresh.
Yet, you know, unionization in the
Who's the oldest? Are you guys identical? We were never tested, so my sister and I were mirror twins though. I don't think we're identical. Some people say we look identical, others are like, nah, you just look like siblings.
And so they already had plans to grow that fulfillment.
So I think we're just fraternal, but my mom had a C-section, so technically my sister's the oldest because she was pulled out first, and then me, and then our brother.
Adding 140 million square feet to the network this year.
We're so shocked. Yes. And if you guys want to look, I have plenty of pictures on my Instagram of the three of us. If you guys want to look for yourselves.
On the union issue.
Okay. Discord. Put this one here. Doc signals. Oh, I'm in the wrong Discord. There we go.
As will we, and I see it perhaps as an underappreciated risk when you talk about underappreciated things in the Amazon ecosystem. John, thanks so much for being with us.
Okay, and the stock is
Coming up, why Sony is
KMV.
distribution of one of its biggest games, Cyberpunk 2077. We'll tell you next. Stay with us.
Ellie, how much did you guys weigh when you were born? Were you like really small? Okie dokie. Oops, this is 3.07. Or whatever the heck I just said. That's 7. My mom said we fit in one hand. Same! Oh, one head? I think you meant hand. But same, Ellie. My dad could fit his wedding ring up my arm. Hammer was an accident if that adds to the conversation. Ooh, Hammer, the drama! Wait, Hammer, are you an only child? My sister was head down ready to go first, but I was breached, so they had to do a C-section. Yikes. Yeah, one of us, our water broke early, so they just pulled all three of us out at the same time. We always argue about who kicked who and broke their water. He has a brother. Your accidents too. So you can't play Fortnite today? Who, me? I can. I'm just tutoring again today. I am playing Fortnite today. Thanks, Hammer, Ellie. What? What? I'm so confused. Wait, yeah, Ellie, how much, do you know how much you weighed when you were born? How many weeks were you born at? Do you remember? Or do you know? You do tutor? Yeah, I tutor once or twice a week. I'll get a couple week break, though, here coming up. After today. What subjects? Like all. I don't really like tutor. I just make sure the kids get their homework done, basically. Mom said was we look like rats. Gotcha, yeah, same. Just me if I have another Ellie answers like she's me. What? What? You guys are confusing me. Okay, let me enter this into my spreadsheet. My spreadsheet. KMB. We bought 6 shares. Not 76, lols. 135.07. Meg asked if you had another sibling. I said you had a brother. Yes. Yes, Hammer. How is it like? The tutoring? What is your favorite subject to teach? I love math. Math was always my favorite subject in school. I was always really good at it. Actually, all three of us were. Science wasn't bad either. I just liked chemistry more than physics. Although I took AP Chem and that was a disaster, so... Math for sure, though. I was always good at math.
By the way, Deirdre, shares of the developer CD project are getting slammed today, down about 13% after already losing.
I'd like to see this one come down a little more. Wait, did we get? Okay. Yeah, okay. Keep going. KR, I believe we're already in on. We are not. I'd like to see it come down a little more first, though. Gosh, this CNBC has a lot of commercial breaks. We just want to listen to their knowledge. Lockheed Martin, I believe we're already in on. We are. LNT looks to be a good buy, if we're not already in on it. I love math and science. Yeah, those were always like my best subjects. We're already in on this. Not stats, though. Stats was awful, but I took AP stats in high school, and it was, like, the best class ever because the teacher was super chill. She would even let us take partner tests. Fun fact. I hate math. Oh, math is fun. What subject do you like, then? Oh yeah, Ellie, what was your favorite subject, then? Okay, new is on the way down, but we'd like to see it come down more. WE, no, not yet. Gotta draw this chart. Yes. I'd like to see this one come down a little more, but it's on a big red candle. Actually, I might already be in on that, on this one, on O. Gotta go for now. Bye, everybody. Bye, Hammer. See you later. I didn't have one I enjoyed lit, but that got old fast. I liked English, but that got old too. Although I took this intro to art, and that was fun because we did like art in all kinds of mediums. Oh, that's cool, Ellie. Bye, Ellie. Bye, Megsies. Adios. Oh, John Shipley, welcome in, my dude. How you doing today? Thank you so much for that follow. Alrighty. I'd like to see this one come down more. My mouse keeps getting stuck. Hold up. Here we go. PPG, I'd like to see that come down more. PRGO. Let's see if we bought it already. I think so. Yes, we already bought it. Where did you learn trading? From YouTube and a bunch of different stock courses. I started learning probably like 4 years ago, but I didn't seriously start trading until this year, to be honest with you. So yeah, I've spent plenty of money on stock courses, but I didn't find one that really like suited my style until I kind of like took one strategy and like made it my own style, and it's worked really well for this year that I started trading pretty seriously. Wait, let me go back up. Okay, I'd like to see this one come down a little more. But yeah, otherwise there's a bunch of free resources on YouTube as well if you can't afford like a stock course or anything. Otherwise, I'm selling a course as well. It's a $50 lifetime membership. Oh my gosh, lifetime membership, or $12 a month if you're interested. This is the website. Do you do this as a hobby? Yeah, it's more of like one of my income sources. I'm just doing a bunch of like part-time stuff right now. So trading, streaming, and tutoring basically are my three sources of income right now. I mean, it's not a ton as of this moment. I still have to grow my portfolio and everything to trade like as a living, but that's my ultimate goal. So I'm working on it. Oh, the timer came on right as I typed the command. That's funny. So it actually came up twice. Go SNA. It's coming down quite a bit. I'd like to see it come down to at least this orange line here though before we buy in. SPGI. I think we should already be in on that one. Whoops, I did not mean to open that. And guys, this is what happens with these passive indexes right now. You'll be playing Fortnite with Meg today? I think I stream before Ellie gets off of work. So unless I play Fortnite with Ellie tonight, then no, we don't have like plans for it. See all these come down a little more. I gotta draw this chart. SYBT, hey?
As money continues to pour into that space, is the best trade of 2020 sure to continue into the new year?
What is the best trade of 2020? I don't think I heard them. I probably wouldn't buy it anyways. You should never necessarily buy off of other people's opinions. You should always do your own research and make sure that you think that what you're trading is also valuable to you. That's what I will always tell you, as many others will as well.
We've come back obviously for the Dow down nearly 200, S&P negative by 0.5%.
You should Christmas holidays. Wait, do you not get Christmas for a holiday, Ellie, at work?
I want to start with a note from Bank of America today because they say that you have an all-time record inflow into global stocks, the largest outflows from cash in 4 months.
I'd like to see that one come down more. TEL. This one come down more. I want to see this one come down more. We're basically just waiting at this point. It's a waiting game. I think I already bought TR, unless it's sold already. I think it partially sold this morning, but we still have 24 shares, so we'll stay in that one. Delete it from the list. TRP is on its way down. I'd like to see it hit at least this white line here, though, before we buy in. UNH. Pretty similar. I'd like to see it closer to this white line before we buy in. You do Forex as well? I do not. I have a little bit of money in crypto, but I mainly just do that because you can get like free money from rewards. Like if you sign up, you can just, every few days they have new rewards. You can get like $3 worth. That's the only way I trade crypto, is just getting free rewards from it. I've gotten like $45, I think, in free rewards, but I don't actually like actively trade it. But no, the only thing I actively trade is stocks. And I have a very safe strategy, and it's got a pretty decent reward for the safety risk behind it. They usually say low risk, low reward, or high risk, high reward, right? But this is a pretty low risk strategy with decent returns. Let me show you. So this is my summary for the year. I really started this strategy like 6 months ago, though, like right here in July. I started like the last week in June and then really started it in July. So these are my returns for the past 6 months, technically, are 16.82% on the year. But yeah, so it's been a pretty good year overall. I'm pretty happy with the results so far, and I definitely want to keep continuing this. I do actually have a 100% win rate as well. I have not lost a trade in 6 months, so that's why I say it's like low risk, because it's a very nice win rate. But yeah, so if you're interested in checking that out, feel free to stick around the channel, ask questions if you want, and feel free to check out the website as well. One thing about the website is the videos I have on there right now aren't necessarily the ones I permanently want on there. Come the new year, in January, I'm going to be making brand new videos and updating the course so that it's like super up to date. Just one thing to note. But if you buy like the lifetime membership or anything, then you'll be able to see those videos, as well as join our Discord for stock signals, being able to ask questions, chatting with others, things like that. So if you're interested, yeah, definitely feel free to check out that website. That sucks is that I live in UK where the time zone is different, so it's hard to play with you guys. That's true, Janavine. That's the one thing that like isn't fun about games with people like on the opposite side of the world, basically, is that the time zones are so different. Alrighty, that'll do it for our stock list today, for our watch list today. We bought, was it just one new stock today, I believe? I think it was just one new stock today. Let me double check that. Let me look on Discord. Yep, we just bought KMB today. We were able to sell a few this morning for some profit, which boosted us up nicely. I think we got like around 0.2% today for profit, which is a really good day. Let me check. Yeah, this is less than 1% when we started the day. So we're up to 468 this month, which is pretty good. And then at the end of the month, we'll add in our dividends as well. Might be okay to play Fortnite unless my cousin wants to play. That sounds good, Janine. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be home yet, but...
I don't agree with Steve in that they've all been picked through. I think there's still opportunities in those sectors, particularly in
I will keep you guys updated for sure.
I acknowledge the fact that if you're investing on this
Other than that, though,
undercurrent of technology,
does anybody have any questions for today? Any questions, comments, want to talk about anything?
I would say that
Otherwise, that'll do it for today's stream. Don't forget to keep checking the stock signals in the Discord for today, since I check those in the afternoon as well, but that's not on live stream.
sector that are troublesome from a valuation perspective, but it's not at the top.
See, you know, part of Steve's point. You know,
Also, come January, if we still have, excuse me, my voice is like all over the place today. Clear my throat. If we still have like 100% win rate, or we've only lost 1 or 2 trades by then, which would still bring us to like a 99% win rate or something like that, which is still really good. I think I'm gonna start trading with leverage again and see how that goes. Excuse me. I was trading with leverage like, I think during these 2 months, and that's why those are so high. And those are like the types of returns I would really look for. Excuse me, holy buckets, my voice. Whereas I stopped trading with leverage around these areas, so we dropped off a little bit, but the returns are still pretty good. My goal would be to average between 2 and 3% a month, like consistently. So if I can do that, then I would be on track. Let's check our sheet. If I were not to deposit or withdraw any money from here on out, let me check our compound interest sheet. So just our control group here. And I got 2 to 3% a year. We're looking at the, or a month, I mean. We're looking at these numbers. Wow, excuse me. So if I average 2% a year, which would be really ideal, I could be a millionaire. We gotta subtract taxes and stuff too. I don't know how much those would be though. Pre-tax. We could be a millionaire in 16 years. Or if we average 3% a month, which is, I feel, really hard to do, but like consistently based on our numbers so far. But we could be a millionaire in 12 years, which would be really cool. So yeah, but that's without depositing any money or withdrawing any money. So I would hopefully deposit money as well as we go. So I kind of like, it's like add 5K a year, which would be like if I added 600 a month. Then if we earn 2 to 3%, we could be at these numbers here. So at a 2% average a month, we could be a millionaire in 14 years, but at 3%, it would only take 11 years. So that's just the power of compound interest, and that's why I love trading so much, is because of that power of compound interest. That intrigues me the most. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for today's stream. Unless anybody has any questions. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and rate somebody.
They've done incredible. So, I mean, I think someone could make the case. I think that case would be wrong that big tech does work.
Just let me know if you have questions. If you want to ask me a question otherwise, feel free to find me on Discord, in my community Discord here. The message Nightbot just put out was for my community Discord. Feel free to join that and shoot me a message on there if you ever have any questions. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys sometime this afternoon with Fortnite. Fortnite with followers today this afternoon. Otherwise, let's go raid. Let me make sure I get their name right. Perfect. Alright guys, I'm gonna pass you off to another streamer I just discovered, I think yesterday. Super nice guy, super knowledgeable. Day Trader Gamer. If you guys want to go watch more stocks and trading, feel free to go rate them with me. Otherwise, take care, and I'll catch you hopefully this afternoon.
In some of these deep value names will clearly be so easy to beat, but in this deep value names, after this
all the
year,
top medical